we follow up our opening act. Hey, we was born to sin, born to lose.
You know how we do it? You know, on the set, we do it on the scene. We out there in the streets. It's the Bricks, Mike Lewis, Kim Boyer. We on the NFL right now. You know, we talking about the NFL free agency period that just passed. And the thing that caught my eye, Ken, you know, you talking about two of the staples in two different franchises.
Yeah.
Along with Wes Welker. You know, leaving for Denver. You talking about Ed Reed, you know, 11-year career, 9 Pro Bowl selections, 70 career interceptions. He's going his hometown in Houston, and you got Brian Urlacher out there, 13-year career, 8 Pro Bowls, the Defensive Player of the Year award, and his team wants to give him $2 million for 1 more year.
Spit in the face, man.
What do you take on this, man? How they doing these players, man?
It's a spit on the face, man. I mean, it's like, you know, how things is developing. I mean, you don't see the loyalty that you used to see like in the game, and players like, you know, like a guy like, say, Mark Cuban in the NBA, who said like Dirk is gonna be with me until he retire. You know what I mean? I'm riding with him to the wheels fall off. I mean, he rolled with him even before they won a championship, and Dirk actually brought him a championship to Dallas when people said no way you can win there, especially not with Dirk Nowitzki. You know what I mean? As being your
they should be labeling him soft. Remember?
Yeah. I mean, and they stepped up, man, and brought him a championship, and he rewarded that loyalty. You don't see things like that. I mean, you see for a couple bucks. I mean, you've already restructured the rookie contracts, so it already has eased, you know what I mean, the owner's place a little bit as far as throwing money and wasting it. You know, it helped them out with making better decisions. But a guy like Wes Welker to leave, you know what I mean, the Patriots and go to his arch rival, you know, over in Denver, you know what I mean, for a couple of dollars. He's led the season in catches and reception the past couple years. The staple of that Patriots offense. That's one guy, and that allows Aaron Hernandez and those guys to run around and do that. And any person they try to plug in at wide receiver, because they really haven't had like a trademark wide receiver like in years. They tried it with you know, Chad Johnson and stuff the past, you know, years, and all these different guys come through.
Deion Branch.
Deion Branch was the last guy before Randy Moss that actually made something happen. Randy Moss took it to a whole nother level. Him and, you know, Tom Brady broke records and everything, but it makes no sense, you know, Ed Reed leaving there. And the crazy thing about it, like, it's a lot of different things that's, you know, going on with that, but for me, it's just loyalty. It was going to, it's just so much more of a business now where, you know, that's how it goes right now.
You know, they got I know it's a hard cap now with the NFL. I mean, I get it, but to me, it's gotta be a way around that, man. Like, those guys fixtures though. I mean, you can't let go of the fixtures. That's what I'm saying. It's like you don't. How do you feel seeing them play for another team? They've been there their entire career, man. Yeah. I know it's gonna be weird for me seeing them in different uniforms. Yeah, and you got to think that's got to be a big blow to locker room morale. But we're here for this session of the Bricks. We're gonna go in the cut where we let you talk this up about this topic. We're gonna take you there right now. It's the Bricks.
One of the biggest free agents this year. Ed Reed, man, that guy been in the team 13 years. Baltimore Ravens. What, 9 Pro Bowls, 9 career interceptions in 15 postseason games, 70 career interceptions for his career overall. He's now on the move, man. He got to Texas, his hometown, man. Me personally, I'm surprised. You know, I'm very surprised he left, because he's taking $12 million over 3 years, and he was just making $7.5 with Baltimore. What's y'all take on him leaving, man? After all his whole career been there.
Well, Ed Reed said he wasn't playing without Ray Lewis.
That's true.
He said that.
That's true.
He was not going to play on that team without Ray Lewis.
Sooner or later, a man want to go home.
That's true.
Sooner or later, a man want to go home. He did all he could do out on the road, so now he want to go home and help his team, his home team, to win the championship. He got all the money that he'll ever need in the rest of his life.
That's true.
You know, so now I'm gonna go home and play in front of my home crowd and see what I can do there. Can I make that same noise in Texas that I did in Baltimore?
Another thing that could possibly play a role is what's going on in that locker room, man.
I was just gonna say that.
The GM let a lot of niggas go, man.
How
you coming off a championship and you cut niggas and trade niggas?
9 starters.
And you throw the bank at Joe Flacco.
Throw the bank at that one dude.
And then so
That's really a product of that defense.
Definitely a part
He's a product of that defense.
Joe Flacco he's always been a good game manager. He's not a bum, but he's not elite either. He's a game. He knows how to manage a game.
Now,
Kyle Orton.
Oh, ain't no Kyle.
He's better than Kyle.
yeah.
That's a game manager right there now. They don't throw the bank at a game manager.
You don't do that, bro.
Well,
He a winner.
let's keep it
He's
real now.
foreshadowed by that defense.
The
so it
reason
made
why
him
he got
look good.
paid is because of what he did in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That
Then he a
4
winner.
game stretch, he
Earned that money, though.
Yeah.
that's really why they put him on.
Yeah.
Playoff performances win you that
go.
time.
Earn that money.
And he done had the best. He got the best win
They won the Super Bowl,
percentage.
bro. They won the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl.
3 deep passes against the Broncos. The niggas say
It's that his fault.
he was wide. The niggas weren't tackling. It was
It's
set
that his
up.
fault. He was stuck the ball. My man get the ball. It's that his fault.
Hey, look.
His job is to
In
make
any
plays.
sports, there's a
He
little
make
luck.
plays.
And anything you do is a luck.
Everything.
If luck don't come with it, you don't.
So you saying every dog ain't got their time, man? Every dog got his day, man. Every dog got his day, man. That was his day,
The
man.
real reason
Yeah.
why people go
Them niggas
remember
still
this
almost
run
lost.
is what's my man Raheem Moore.
Lewis.
No, Raheem Moore. Y'all know who that was. Who was that?
For the Colts,
The DB for the Broncos who allowed that 70-yard bomb he threw.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why they won.
Who was that quarterback?
They was down a touchdown with 30 seconds left.
He didn't make no coach.
That wasn't
I'm saying, man.
That wasn't champ.
Without them,
It was
if that game is, if that play is taken away, they ain't winning no Super Bowl this year, man.
Ray Lewis killed the nigga 1 year and won the ring.
Yup.
Then that nigga on his way out. They had to give it to Ray, man. Give
So,
him the face.
let me tell you something.
Ray Lewis, he made
Y'all talk about Joe Flacco, but Joe Flacco got the winning percentage in playoff history since Joe Montana. The white boy is good, and I don't care how you look at it. The great white hope
he
is
got the
good.
winning percentage
Even
because
if
of
it
Ray
ain't
Lewis.
majority of that defense, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Yeah.
true though.
It's the majority of that defense.
That's not his.
Nobody, he's not a top
Ray
5
Lewis,
quarterback.
Huh?
He's not a top 5 quarterback.
Yes, he is.
Joe Flacco was the luckiest
I can
man.
name 6 names.
I can name 10 quarterbacks better than Joe
And
Flacco.
don't y'all say Peyton Manning. Don't y'all say Peyton Manning.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning,
Three.
damn, hold on. Aaron Rodgers,
Rodgers.
Matt Schaub.
Oh, no.
I give you that.
No.
Matt Schaub not better than Joe Flacco.
Can't say
Matt Schaub. Matt Schaub is better than Joe
I'm taking
Flacco.
Michael Vick over
Matt-
Joe
Matt
That
Flacco.
dog killer ain't no good
Matt
quarterback.
I'm
That's
taking Mike Vick
6.
over Joe
Who
Flacco.
else?
I'm gonna say that dog killer's a good quarterback.
I'm not gonna say Vic.
I'm taking Matthew Stafford.
Y'all got
I'm
relinquish
not
that
gonna say
title.
Matthew.
Huh?
Oh man.
Y'all can't call him dog killer.
I'm
That's a
taking
long time
Tebow
ago,
over
man.
But he did it.
Flacco any day.
He did it.
Tebow over Flacco any day.
Oh man, Tebow mania, man.
Come on, man.
He's gonna make his way in the
That
barber.
nigga's a
I'm a
fullback.
Tebow
He
fanatic, bro. I'm a Tebow fanatic.
Hey man, we might have to cut man here, dog.
That nigga is
And
Corey,
Tebow.
and that's Corey Schlesinger.
Hey, look here. Y'all can say anything y'all want.
I believe in Tebow.
Roethlisberger ain't no great quarterback, but he knew how to win. If you look at the boy from New York, Eli Manning, he's not the prettiest quarterback. They know how to win, and that's what champions do. Win.
Eli is
They know how to win, man. See, y'all name these guys that the media done build up to be great quarterbacks.
But I watch
Peyton Manning is a
football,
bomb
man.
when
I
it
watch
come down to
football
the
game,
playoffs.
man.
That's how
I
much I
watch
love
football.
Tebow.
So what about them not throwing the bank at Eli Manning and get rid of all his players? But they did it for Joe Flacco. I mean, you don't think they know better watching him every day on the practice facility, workout room, knowing what he got, saying, "Hey man, we got something here to throw the bank at him like
once I
that."
see Anquan
Ray go, Ed Reed.
But they was old. You got to understand the players that they got rid of, that left was old players.
Anquan
So
Bolden
they
not
got-
even 30 yet.
But
Anquan Bolden even 30 yet.
29.
Mike Vrabel,
Anquan-
Teddy
Anquan
Bruschi,
Bolden.
man, those linebackers
no,
go,
yes,
man.
he is.
Anquan
You
Bolden
talking about a throwback.
Hell no,
Anquan
he's 31.
31.
Look it up. Anquan 33.
Google that shit.
Google it.
Anquan is 33. Yes.
look at him. And see, that's the same thing. See, we say it's
I thought he was
politics.
like a year older than Larry
It's a
Fitzgerald.
business. Sports is a business, and we know that. We know Shaq was a dominant player, but they got rid of Shaq to keep Kobe.
Oh, you had to.
Yeah, so
Quan
this-
Bone is 32.
Okay, you're off.
he an old man. These old men. You got young men coming in the league now, 19 years old. Take for instance this young boy for the line.
Matthew Stafford?
Sue.
Oh,
You got
man,
young
no.
men like that coming into the league now, man. It's just most rent, most speed. It's dominant, man. They are dominant.
Sue wasn't dominant last season.
Yeah, no, because you know what? They put that tag
He was
on
in
him.
his own head last
Getting
year.
doubled and triple team a lot of times.
Yeah.
They take him out the game.
Yeah.
So
And then they.
that's why I'm mad they let Cliff Averill go.
Yeah, me too. I'm happy with
Cliff
that.
Averill wanted too much bread.
Yeah,
He wanted too much bread.
Yeah.
$100 million for
He ain't
Cliff
that
Averill?
good.
I would not.
I didn't want
I'm
too
not
much
giving him
bread,
$100
bro.
million.
He's not that good, man.
I wouldn't have gave it to him.
Body
either.
Hey,
to
but you
support
have to
that
look at it
kind of
like this here. A ship on a ship, the rotor is the smallest part, but it's the most important part. So you can't go without a driver. And that's what Joe Flacco did. He drove. All the rest of those guys was okay. They were role players. But he was the captain of that ship. As he went, the team went.
How far you think they're going to get next year?
8-8.
How far do you think they're going to get next year?
8-8.
You say 8-8?
No, bro. They might be lucky to make it, to be honest
Oh
with
yeah,
you.
for sure. They
They
might
might
go
be lucky.
So you say that they go by just being a piece, where they let people like that go. What you think about Wes Welker? They let Wes Welker go for a
I'm
couple
glad
dollars
they did.
and go to his arch rival.
First off, y'all need to understand.
And that's
Patriots
a
been doing that for
he's a
years.
staple of
They've been
Patriots
letting their
offense.
best players go for years. This ain't nothing new. Richard
Everybody.
Seymour gone. What's my man?
Ty Warren?
Because ain't nobody gonna get paid in New England.
I mean, everybody.
But Tom Brady.
But they do.
Tom Brady is gonna be the only player in New England to get some money.
How long did Rodney Harrison play for him?
Shit, Rodney Harrison was a long
How long did Ty Law
He
run for him?
left San Diego and went there, dude. So he was there for a long
Right.
ass
So how
time.
long did Ty Law? I mean,
Shit, Ty Law was there a long ass time.
I think
too.
that honestly, man, it was out of a little bit what Welker did. I think he felt like slighted. They've been working on that contract for 2 years, and he was like, you know what, man, I'm straight. Let me go mess with Peyton up.
Welker got 2
What's
years.
that?
Especially after 2 seasons, you lead the league in receptions in the last 2 years.
Now, but you got to go. Now you have to go back to the business aspect of it. The Lions allowed Barry Sanders to leave out of the game 5 years ahead of his time. So it's all come down to business. We gonna pay one guy, or we gonna pay. So it come down to the business aspect. You old, you go. I'm old. It's time for me to leave this barbershop. It's time for these young fellas to shine.
That'd be right.
I guess I just look at, man, you know, a player could give you so much of his entire career.
They don't care.
And you can't hook
They
him
don't
up.
care. It's
He done
a
gave
business,
everything
man.
to
They don't
even like
care.
with Brian Urlacher. Come on, man. A 13-year
They
career,
don't care,
8
man.
Pro Bowls,
It's
a
about
Defensive Player of the Year
money.
award.
Oh, man.
And look, they offered him $2
It's
million
never
for 1
personal.
year.
It's
Come on
never.
now.
It's never personal.
$2 million for
It's never
1 more
personal.
year, bro.
It's never personal, bro. It's all about you.
Personally, $2 million for 1 year, I'm taking
That's
that.
well, of course we
Oh
would.
yeah, we'll take it,
But they took
he
that's a
like,
slap
he
in the
like,
face.
what?
Yeah, it is.
I know,
But you got to think though, when you come to the end of your career, $2 million for that 1 year, and you gonna retire next year anyway. Get that last $2 million
I
award.
guess.
Get that last $2 million award. Get that last million and a half after tax
Like
award.
the Lions when Sale signed Reggie Bush. He old,
He only 28. He only 28.
but he broke up.
No,
No,
he ain't never been hurt like that.
He ain't broke up.
He ain't broke up.
He
He
never-
broke up.
He ready.
Reggie
He gonna
ain't
help
never
this
broke
team.
up like that.
He gonna help him to do what?
Win.
He gonna help him with
This is a different dimension that they needed.
We
A
need this.
player out of the backfield who can catch, got speed, and can take pressure off Calvin Johnson's Stafford. Hey man,
Man,
come
we
on.
about
That's
to
what
do
they've been praying
it.
for.
But who you gonna get to run the ball? Because he can't run the ball.
Man,
Kill
they
the
should
short.
have
Short run up the middle.
Michael
Have him run out the left side.
Look,
Michael
they-
Short.
Kill the short.
we should have got Michael
Taylor
Thomas.
Short.
We should have got
Big boy.
Steven
Boom,
Jackson.
boom.
We should have got
First
Brandon
foot.
Jacobs last year.
Steven
For the goal
Jackson
line.
would have been nice.
We should have got Brandon Jacobs last year to run the goal.
For him though.
broadcasting from BPR Studios, Ken Boyer, Mike Lewis. It's the Bricks. We'll see you soon.